Yes, you can. So I want to solve 3 questions. So this is question 1, question 2, and the question 3 in this video. So question 1 is a question from a previous video, and I want to redo this question. Okay, so I will use 2 different methods, to redo this question. They say the price of a sulfur is decreased by 25% to $420, right? What was its original price? So the original price is somewhere here. In the 4 choices, there is the original price there. Okay, so the method I want to use here is that I will assume, okay, that the original price is 480. I don't know yet if that's the original price. So I assume that the original price is 480 because the correct answer is somewhere here. So if the original price is 480, that means what? If you take a 25% like a discount, so you're going to multiply this by 0.25. That is 25%. 25% means 25 divided by 100, and that gives you 0.25. Okay, so you multiply 480 by 0.25 to see how much is the discount. And if you do that, you get 120. Okay, 120 is the discount, and that discount will be taken out from the 480. So now you do 480 minus 120, and you get what? 360. So A is not the correct choice. Why? Because if this is the correct choice, after we apply the 25%, we should get 420. We don't get that. Okay, we move to B. B, we have a 520. So we do the same thing. We take a 520. We apply the 25%, which is multiply this by 0.25. If we do the calculation, you get 130. Now, you do 520 minus 130, and you get 390. Okay, so the thing is this. If 520 is the correct choice, after we apply the discount, the 25% off, we should get 420. Because we don't get 420, so that means what? B, not the correct choice. Now, we move to the next one, which is what? 560. So same thing, we apply the discount for 560. So 560 multiplied by 0.25. The calculation gives you 140. Now, we take 140 from 560, so 560 minus 140, and we get 420. That is correct, which is the thing here. So the correct choice here is C. You see, the correct choice is C. Okay, so you can double check, by doing D, and the D will not give you the 420. That is one of the methods. Now, the other method is this. Instead of checking one by one, we can do it once. Do the calculation once. That means what? We're going to call X the original price. So we don't know yet the original price. So we call that original price X. So when they say they apply 25%, right, to a sulfur, and now the price dropped to 420, that means what? You are paying for 75%. Because the entire price was 100%, and they take 25% off, so now we are paying for 75%. So that means what? If you take that original price, let's call original price X, and you multiply by 0.75, okay? 0.75 is 75%, okay? You should get 420. Yes, you should get 420, because that 420 is not the discount. The 420 is the price after the discount. So the original price multiplied by 0.75 should give you 420. Now, how to get the X? To go for X, you take 420 and you divide it by 0.75. Yes, you get 560 right away. So 560. So in this case, we are using this method to find the original price. So 560 after you do the division. So 420 divided by 0.75, you get 560, which is the correct choice. But the first method I use here is that we assume that, okay, the original price is A. We check, doesn't work. B, we check, doesn't work. C, and now that works. So because for C, that works, so that means the correct choice is C, which is 560. Okay, the next question. Question number 2, they say find the next operation. You see here, they say 1 plus 1 equals 2. 1 plus 2, 3. 2 plus 3, 5. 3 plus 5, 8. 5 plus 8, 13. And what's going to be the next operation? There is a pattern here we need to figure out. If you figure out the pattern, okay, now you can find what's going to be the next operation. Let's see something. Okay, for the first one, they say 1 plus 1, which is 2. That is correct. Now to find the next line, you will see that they took this. So 1 plus 2. Yes. And that gives you 3. To find the next line, they took the 2 and 3. So 2 plus 3 is 5, which is this line here. To find the next line, they take now 3 and the 5. So that means what? 3 plus 5 give you 8. The next line, they took 5 and 8. So 5 plus 8 give you 13. Therefore, to continue, we will take 8 and 13. And we're going to say 8 plus 13 is 21. Yes. So that's the way you solve this question here. So this is a pattern question, and you have to pay attention to figure out the pattern before you figure out the next operation. Now, the last question here is a radical. They say, what is the simplified form of this? Okay, you have to understand that this is a multiplication between 2 radical 5 plus 3 and the radical 5 minus 1. But to do this multiplication, we'll take 1 by 1. First of all, we're going to take 2 radical 5, so 2 square root of 5 multiplied by the other square root of 5. Let me write it down. So I take a 2 square root of 5 and multiply this by square root of 5. After that, I'm going to take the same 2 square root of 5 and multiply by negative 1. The negative sign here is for 1. So I will say, okay, if you do that multiplication, that gives you negative 2 square root of 5. Understand that the negative 1 here will multiply the 2. That's why we have a negative 2. The negative 1 will not multiply the 5 inside the radical. No, that will multiply the number outside. So that's why we have negative 2 radical 5. After that, we'll take positive 3 multiplied by radical 5. That gives you plus 3 radical 5. And the last one is to take positive 3 multiplied by negative 1. And that gives you negative 3. Okay, now let us simplify this. So every time you see square root of 5 multiplied by square root of 5, that gives you square root of 25, which is regular 5. So I will keep these two. Now I will multiply by regular 5. So that means what? Every time you see square root of a number, multiply by square root of the same number, that gives you that same number without a radical. For example, if I have square root of 17, multiply by square root of 17, the answer will just be 17 without a square root. Okay, so let's remove this. Now, we continue. We have a negative 2 square root of 5 and the positive 3 square root of 5. Yeah, so this will give you positive 1 square root of 5. Understand that we have a square root of 5, square root of 5. Therefore, we do the operation with the coefficient. The coefficient here is negative 2. The coefficient here is positive 3. So you do 3 minus 2 or negative 2 plus 3, which is the same thing. That gives you 1. So you have a 1 radical 5. Or it's like I have a radical 5 3 times, and I take 2 terms. From the 3 terms, I get 1 term left. Okay, so 1 radical left. So minus 3. Now you will see that the 2 multiplied by 5 here is 10, right? Okay, so I have a 10 plus radical 5 minus 3. 1 radical 5 is same as radical 5. Now when we have this, we can combine like terms. Like terms will be 10 and the negative 3. We cannot combine with the radical 5 because the other numbers don't have a square root. So 10 minus 3 give you 7, and we keep the radical 5. Therefore, the correct choice here, radical 5, okay, plus 7. Okay, so this is just a short video, okay, but understand that practice makes perfect. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.